All right. It is Saturday night. Got 3 minutes left. And I am super excited because I got my A7 IV. That's what it's called. A7 IV, right? And Sigma lens on here, right? 2470. I like it. Been doing so much photo shooting with it that and because it's a hybrid, I do a lot with this, but I needed some more inspiration, so I'm going to a dedicated Cine Rig, and that is going to be on this guy here, which is, and it happens to be, a Sony A7C. Now I don't like this top UU rig. It wasn't made for this specifically, but I'm actually going to take this guy and make a Cine Rig out of it. Now I'm so amateur with this. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm a person that I like to try stuff, and then when you get good at it, you get rolling. So because I'm lazy and I don't want to post this up later, I got a box of toys here, and I'm going to attempt to do part 1 and begin to put this guy into a Cine Rig situation. Now the crazy thing is I do already have a small rig case on here, and what I'm actually going to do, if I can find it, hopefully this is the one that fits it. Yes, I'm going to take this off of here. And what is this? This is a cold shoe mount. Let's take this cold shoe mount off of here. Boom, get you up, and once the cold shoe mount is off, good, just put that aside. I am going to make a junky desk, and then we're going to do something. So Condor blue, got the cap on here. We're going to leave that on here for now. Thing is, what I don't like about this, Richard, what's going on? What I don't like about this is I don't like shooting photos with the A7C. I really love this viewfinder here. The generic viewfinder thing that you put on here, it just doesn't work good for my eye. I don't like looking through it. You know, it's kind of weird. I got glasses when I take them off, but I don't like how it works. So, but I do want to just use this guy as a Cine Rig. So I'll use it as a cinema camera. So I'm just going to rig this up and use it for like dedicated video shooting over top of the A7, because I'll be holding that in my hand doing B-roll and shots. So step number 1, what do we have here? We have a base plate. Okay, so base plates are very necessary. I'm learning this, and to all the professionals that already know this Cine Rig stuff, shout outs to you. But for me, I am amateur with this, and so once I figure out how to open this daggone box, I'll be all right. How do you open the box? Okay, Small Rig got jokes. They put it in here real tight. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to rip this sucker open. Sammy Superstar, seen you was having a little couple difficulties this week, Sammy. I guess you figured it out and you got live. Cine rigging, bro. That's what I'm doing. I'm Cine rigging. So let's go right here with the first piece, and that is going to be, I'll bring you in on the side so you can see this mess from the jib on the side. You got the typical Small Rig extra accessories and stuff. You're gonna throw that in the box and get rid of this. Boom, out of the way. Put this right here, and let's pop this open. Wow, that is a pretty big base plate, right? But this is going to be our base plate. Now, I got something a little different that most people don't do, and that is I am not going to put the regular small, shout out to DSL Shooter, and I love his video on how he put together his Cine Rig professional. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put feet on the boy like this. That's what I'm going to do different. Okay, so let's check out a couple other things. Rods, need some rods, right? And so, oh, I see what you guys are doing, Small Rig. you, with your eco-friendly self, you have this piece that you tear off, and then you pull through the middle. Just throw that in the trash. Got it. And I need something to pop this open. Okay, so let's stick you in here and get you open. Good. And let's pop open, get the rods going. Come on, rods. Nice. Ooh. All right. Shout out to everybody who already got your Cine Rig together and you're using it. Look, so I got 8-inch rods. That's what I did. I chose to get the 8-inch rods, and most people, they have shorter rods, like a 6-inch, but I'm doing an 8-inch. That's what we want to do here. So what I do know is, and just kind of like mapping out, these rods go in these joints right here, right? And I put the small rig to the front, even them up like this, and it's going to have a little set like this, right? Excellent. Camera's definitely going to go on here, and we got these feet out here. We want to get them just right. I'm going to need a little back on here because there is yet another piece. This is getting fun already. I'm exciting myself. This next piece right here is going to be the V-mount battery plate, and I'm just going quickly in order because this is just part one, and then I'm going to put all this stuff together. So here is, got it. Ooh, yes. Got this guy here. All right. And the V-mount plate is nice and small. I love it. This is great. So let's get rid of this garbage up here. Not gonna need these boxes after that. Boxes tossed. I'm making a mess on this floor. Evidently, this has to install, yes, with the screws in the bottom here. And once these screw in the bottom, we're going to get this on the back of here. And so that's definitely going to go through here, cut through here. So I just need space on the back because the V-mount is going to sit back here. Okay, let's get a top shot view of what's going on here. So there is the camera, and here's the rails, and we're going to set the V-mount back here. And so I'm going to have to screw these screws in. I'm just getting the outline and looking at the gear that we have. Now, the other fun part is there is another piece here, and this is the shotgun microphone holder for the cold shoe. Okay, not going to mess with that yet because the arm didn't come in to put up top. The rails, we got that. But there is, I can map out this in part one, and that is called the handle. All right, let's check out this handle. Handle. All right, Handle and Gretel. That's not a real thing. Okay, pop this open. Sorry about all that noise. See that? Throw that and check this handle out. I am going with a trigger handle, but I ended up with a right side handle, so I'm going to be with a wooden handle over here. Okay, and so this is going to be the uniqueness in my Cine Rig because I am right-handed, but I'm going to put the handle, and I want to just open it up so we can see this real quick. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is just part one, so if you see this, you don't have to sit through this boring crap. I just like to be live sometimes, you know, get the feel for different things going on. And let's pop you open. There she is. All right, now, oof, they got it wrapped real good. So let's go back over top view. I should be using the pedal for this, but see, I don't feel like reaching down for the darn pedal. Oh, she is nice. Look at that. The ergonomic feel of this wooden handle. Just look at that wooden handle. Check it out. It's pulling shot there. Look at that. That is the wooden handle. And that's what it is. The adapter to put this sucker on there, I don't have yet. But this is going to sit over here on the rail up here. I am going to put my Sigma 2470 lens on here, and the V-mount, the battery is going to go back here when I get that mounted, Camera's going to sit here on the quick release. Monitor sits up top over there. But I like this, and what I did was I got this push button. So, wow, this is crazy because I'm going to have to use the finger to trigger the record on and off. This is a rotating handle. I'm liking this already. I'm Cine rigging, and I'm new at this. All right, nice to unpack with you. Listen, thank you, Richard. Let me make sure I got everything out of this case here. All right, that is this box here. Let's let you in on this mess that I got over here. So this box is trash going over here. This is what it looks like, so you can see. Here it is. That is what we're going for, this look, but on the rail system. Okay, so this handle, I have this handle is going to go on the rail. So that is the right-handed one. Now, so here's the interesting thing that I'm going to do that most people aren't doing. They keep this Cine Rig like this, but ladies and gentlemen, once again, Keith Pelzer is an Edelchrome person. So Edelchrome, once again, this is a duplicate of something that I already have. And let's get him in that box. And in this box right here, what do we have? We have, I call them the crab legs, okay? So once again, here are the crab legs here. All right, we already know what Edelchrome is up to, what they do, and this is going to be the feet to the Cine Rig, and I'm gonna tell you why. So let's check it out. The plate is already on here. Let's deconstruct this, and what I want to do is I want to get. Okay, I see how that plate is, but I want to take and put this guy on the bottom of this, so that Keith Pelzer's Cine Rig, right? The feet are going to be something where my rig will be held up and it'll have okay, boom. So turn it like this. This is going to be the base of my rig. So my rig will sit like this. The reason why I'm building this is for the versatility of when I go to mount this or I go to sit it somewhere, Mr. Pelzer's Cine Rig will actually have feet that convert, and they'll be able to spread out where I don't actually have to carry a small tripod and sit it, because now on the Cine Rig with these legs out here like this, I can have it sit out on the crabby legs. See this? I call them crabby legs. So now my particular Cine Rig will have a crabby leg setup. And so imagine, here's your camera on here. This is your Cine Rig. You have your V mount in the back. Where'd that piece go? There's a piece that fell off. Okay, I'll find the guy. But this is sitting on the back of here, and I'm able to do a Cine Rig where the lens and everything is sitting on here. So let's look at this from a top-down view and check this out. See this? We can have it all set up like this, and you can have the Cine Rig where the lens is sitting out front. You have this here, and the base of this that's so different that most people don't have. They only make it where you're carrying it with the top handle, but this right here, you see where I'm going, Rich? This is what I'm going to be ready to put together next week, so that we can have this whole setup like this, and then have the battery sitting on the back. You have your monitor and everything up top, but to have the flexibility of a base like this. And so with this in here, the stability and setting this up is so much more tighter. I can turn these legs sideways, turn them this way. And you know, you literally can stand this up even taller like this. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so dope to have a Cine Rig to be able to stand up like this, because the support is right here and you can mount it on uneven surfaces. So if there was something to mount it on here like this, you can actually mount it in this kind of way. So look at this. It's kind of like the what's the Star Wars thing? The stormtroopers, and you know, those the from the enemy side, Darth Vader side, those big walking creatures. It's kind of like the crane thing where it's walking. Look at this. Look at this. It's like it's walking. Okay. Now, that's a good question, Richard. How heavy is that? It's actually not that heavy so far. So think of two cameras, the weight of two cameras at this point, because this actually weighs almost as much as this and the Sigma 2470 lens. It's almost like equal. So what you want on the Cine Rig is to have a more of a weighted piece and not so much of a lightweight thing, so that you have more in your hand. Now notice what I'm about to do with this. The legs right here. So now this becomes almost like your handles to the whole rig on the bottom. Okay. I can even close this, and I got grips on the side. So with the camera on here, once I'm out the camera, you can actually move the camera like this on the Cine Rig. And I'm going to get the matte box and stuff in the front. But that's why I chose to use this, because now I went from handles, right? And then if I turn it this way, I can convert it, extend the back right here. So look at this. I can extend the back, right? And then I can hold them out like this, right? And then I can shoot like this. And I have handles on my whole Cine Rig. So this right here is like something that some people missed it. That's like a jewel with Edelchrome that you can use. And I just think it's fire. Look, you got a handle right here. Or I can hold the joystick over here, right? I can hold the joystick right here. I can hold this handle and have it on the camera. So look at this. Once I get that camera on there, I can move it around like this, and I have a grip on the bottom. Okay. You have the grip on the bottom, and you instantly can make it your feet. And so you just spread these out, do like this, do like this, do like this here, and you got feet for your whole rig. Isn't that dope? And then you can extend them out, put them down, drop them here, make it lower. Then you can fold them in. All right. Take up less space. I'm loving this thing. Okay. So that is something that's just a little bit more versatile than the feet that most people put on the Cine Rigs now. And see, I can fold that all the way in just like this and close it, and it still actually can sit on here and balance itself. So it's low profile and it extends. And that's why Keith Pelzer got this. And so I'm excited to find out how I'm going to work this and do this on a whole entire Cine Rig. Okay. And so now I do have plates that I got for this so that I can quick mount the camera. So I'm gonna have the camera on here on a quick release so I can pull it on and off of here. I'm not actually going to need a tripod set up for the bottom, but if I wanted to, I can just pop this off, unscrew this, and have that situated. So I am going to figure out how I'm going to adjust my rails, get this set. Here's the pieces that go on the back to mount this together. Okay. Just to show you, here's the camera. It'll sit here. The rail, the handle is going to go up here. Okay. Once again, let me see if I can get that closer. Okay. This handle is going to go up here, monitor and all of that. V-mount battery will sit back here. I have a microphone shock mount piece where this overhead mic that I have sitting over top of me right here. For now, I'm probably going to use that, may get a different microphone, and sit that microphone right on top of here, and I'll be complete with the rig. Good to go. Matte box on the front, and I have a whole full Cine Rig. And so I'm excited to put it together. That is it, the unpacking for now. My wife just came home and she don't know, but she's seen boxes on the floor, and so I'm going to get in trouble. So for that, it's time